So what we're going to do now is put on the trim piece that hides the screws, kind of keeps the rain off the screws. For people who have not done one of these, it comes with this little piece of plastic. I'll make sure it's clean. And you can see on the end how it's kind of almost shaped like a W. So it goes in just like this. And it's not hard to do. And it's longer than what it needs to be, so don't trim it until you get it on there and you're happy with it. First you'll, I'm going to move the camera a little bit. You push that side in there like that, and then bend this, flex it, bend it, whatever you want to call it. And once you get it started, you just go on there and push the other side in. This side right here, just about follow. See, I've already scooted it. Don't let it get too far scooted on you, otherwise you're going to take it out. It'll slide a little bit, but you get that whole piece in there, it's not going to slide. It's just going to be pretty much take it out, start over. Don't look at it as starting over, look at it as, hey, I get to experience that again. One little edge right here is not, because it's still plastic. I mean, you know, being plastic, it's still cold. I've been trying to warm it for a couple hours now. Let's see, let's scoop this out of the way a little bit. But it just takes just a few minutes. I'm not sure how many, but you can see how quick it is. And if you're doing this during the summer, it'd be even faster because it'd be even more pliable. I'll move my ladder. Can't stretch that far. I do have extra wood in the roof of this, so I feel confident about laying up here on it. Although I wouldn't walk on it. But if you just kind of sprawl and evenly distribute your weight on it, it should be fine. And for you cowboy guys that wear the big belt buckles, if you wearing a belt buckle, you might want to take it off. If you're laying across your trailer like this, that belt buckle can do so much damage. When you get down, you're going to be really upset about that. Okay, I'm going to go other side. And do the other side, and then we're going to talk about the drain from the air conditioner. Go. Now I have to do it in reverse. That's funny. Just found out a couple days ago, my friend from House of Fire 72 is does some fiberglass work, and he's giving me some things to look at, and I'm going to take a look because I like to be better at what I do, even if it is just a hobby. And the guy from Camping Camera, he was telling me about, well, he wasn't telling me, he was telling everybody. I just happened to read it, and I commented back to him. So basically he saved me a bunch of time. Instead of making the camper 62 inches wide, so I have enough room in here for a queen size mattress. You don't really need that extra room, and plus if you make it 62 inches wide, all your stuff comes in, you know, either 4 foot width or 5 foot width. So don't go for the 62. It's not worth it. Just either go 4 foot or 5 foot. Okay, now let's go down and take a look at the, look, it's cold out there. I'd like to be swimming today, but it's just too cold. This is probably a warm day for some of y'all up north, but for me, about 40 degrees, that's just way below my threshold. This is going to be kind of warm. Reset up the tripod for this height. So I've been working on a drain AC. It's like it has a camera lens cover dangling from it. There's not one. Okay, so what I've done, I've got this piece of vinyl hose. Garden hose is the same width. What we're trying to fit is window units come with this little piece right here. It has a rubber gasket on it, and it slip fits right into that hole. But before I put mine on, I always take some silicone grease and put around there. That way it's not permanent. And when you pop this in there, it's got a good solid seal. I left this sticking up so I'd have room to, you know, just take it and cut it off. Because I was looking at, okay, that fits in there perfect. And my thoughts were, this will work just right, because the outside diameter of this is the same as the inside diameter of that, which is 1/2 inch hot water PVC. But I want this to have a nice glue. It's silicone glue, so if there is any leakage here, it doesn't drip down here and get stuff under the counter wet. So I thought, all right, well, I'll put that in there. Of course, you're looking at glass. That's too much of a. Imagine it like this. Okay, my thoughts were I had this where this would fit down in that hole, which is great. And then I thought, well, if it fits down in the hole, I won't be able to get any glue up against this. So instead, what I opted to do, because this would be fine if it were laying, you know, it would be laying like this. What I opted to do is I took a piece of the 1/2 inch pipe and cut a 45 on it, it's not cured yet, but a nice 45 degree. So basically, when it's sitting in that hole, it'll be sitting flush like this, which will give me pretty much a little bit more degree of a drain like that. Let's see. Looking from the right side. Ooh, zooming in, wee. So the other one would have been kind of level if I had this coming out like I wanted it to be. You know, sitting flush. But now with this, once I cut that and shove this, put this in here like this, and then shove that down in there, flush, it'll be sitting pretty much like that. I mean, somebody's gonna call me on that. I'll cut this off and show you. So this wasn't a bad idea as long as this was hanging down into the hole, and then you have this, and then that in the pipe. So you can imagine the countertop being flush with this right here. It wouldn't give me enough angle of drain, or the amount of angle of drain I wanted. I'm not a big fan of rubber silicone. It will get moldy looking after a while. So you just have to put your little boots on and scrub it. It's cleaning. You just have to clean it. So pretty much you have some excessive cleaning. I don't want to force this down in there right now, but you'd imagine that push down in there nice and tight, and this is on here like this, and then that piece is here and there like that. So I'll push this piece down in there like that. So you can imagine that will give me a little bit of an angle in case the water level gets up below that, but I also have the AC pushed in enough where it's also sucking cool air from the cabin to blow through here. So it should make, in theory, should make less humidity and be less of a drain issue. So that's my contribution for today. I appreciate everybody watching. And for those of you who are watching, I appreciate your time that you've taken out to watch. So like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Thank you.